She said it like she was telling me the weather. No hesitation, no apology. My friends are honestly embarrassed for me when I bring you around. Her eyes stayed on the sushi roll she was dissecting with her chopsticks. Salmon, avocado, rice, all arranged in perfect symmetry. I watched her hand tremble slightly when I didn't respond. Maybe she thought I'd argue, ask questions, make a scene. I didn't. I just called the waiter, asked for a separate bill, paid my half, and walked out. That was the last time we spoke. At least, the last time she thought we did. Because the silence that followed wasn't absence, it was strategy. I knew something had shifted weeks before the sushi. A sudden change in tone, a distance disguised as fatigue. She used to send me photos from her office parties, laughing with people I didn't know, drinks in hand, that same glassy happiness she wore for strangers. Then the photos stopped. I asked once, half-heartedly, if her company was still doing Friday mixers. She said, "Yeah, but you wouldn't enjoy them. You never fit in with my friends." That was the moment it started to rot. She said it gently, like a kindness, but it lodged in me like a splinter. When you love someone, you let them hide things. She thought she was careful. She wasn't. Her phone habits changed. Always face down, always silent. I learned her new password within 3 days. She wasn't as clever as she imagined. A name, not mine. I scrolled through messages that were too clean, too curated. People only delete what they're ashamed of, so I went deeper. Old cloud backups, shared drives, work calendars. That's where I found them. Her photos from the last office party, the one she said was just the team. I recognized the restaurant. I'd recommended it once. In the reflection of a glass window, behind her smiling colleagues, was the man she swore was just a mentor. Her hand was on his shoulder. His hand wasn't where it should have been. The timestamp told me everything. Friday night. The same time she texted me. "Still at work. Don't wait up." I didn't rage. I didn't break anything. I just sat in the dark, the glow of the screen flickering over my hands, and felt something colder than heartbreak settle in my chest. She'd buried the knife deep, but she hadn't realized I was still holding the handle. The truth came on a Tuesday morning. A small envelope slid under my apartment door. A courtesy from a friend who still worked at her firm. Photos, emails, expense reports, proof. Her mentor wasn't just her boss. He was her secret project. The business trip she said was mandatory, it was personal. The promotion she celebrated wasn't earned, it was exchanged. By lunch, I knew everything. I printed one photo, the one with her hand on his shoulder, folded it twice, slipped it into an envelope, wrote her name on the front, then I dropped it at her office reception. No note, no message, just silence. 2 hours later, she called. 5 missed calls. Then a message. "Can we talk, please?" I didn't respond, but I watched. Through mutual friends, through whispers and updates I didn't ask for, her world began to unravel. He denied everything. HR got involved. Her mentor distanced himself publicly. She was suddenly alone in the one place she thought she was untouchable. She tried to reach out again. Emails, texts, even a letter. Apologies dressed as explanations. Explanations dressed as pity. I read them all once, then deleted everything. Revenge doesn't need confrontation. It needs clarity. And clarity is what she lost. I saw her once after that, by accident, or maybe not. I was at a rooftop event downtown, a launch party for a startup I'd invested in. She walked in with 2 of her old colleagues. Her smile was cracked porcelain, forced, fragile. They saw me first, the friends who were embarrassed to be around me. Their eyes widened when they recognized the man she left behind, the one now wearing calm like armor, the one they used to mock for not being driven enough. She froze when she saw me. We didn't speak. We didn't need to. The silence between us said everything. She looked smaller than I remembered, like someone living on borrowed confidence. I just nodded once, a polite acknowledgement, then turned back to the conversation I was having about new investments, new clients, a new life that had nothing to do with her. There's a strange peace that comes after betrayal, a stillness. You stop waiting for explanations. You stop rehearsing what you'll say if they come back, because you finally understand they don't owe you closure, and you don't owe them forgiveness. She spiraled after that, lost her job, moved cities, started over, but never quite recovered. Her friends still follow me online. I see their names pop up beneath my posts. They don't comment, they just watch. Sometimes I imagine them whispering her name when they scroll through my updates. The house, the company, the quiet smile that doesn't reach for the past. I never reached out, not once, because the best revenge isn't destruction, it's absence. It's success in silence. It's living a life so steady, so controlled, that it reminds them of what they threw away. And when I think of her now, I feel nothing. Just that last image of her across the sushi table, eyes averted, voice trembling, saying she was embarrassed to be seen with me. Funny. Now she hides from the mirror, and I don't hide from anything.